Hello, witches and wizards! I want to talk about XP. That is something that everybody wants, everybody needs, and it's how you climb up your total rank in Harry Potter Wizards Unite. And there are several ways to do this. The first thing that I'm going to do, though, is I have a high threat level. Hey, look at that! We have Fan Neville Longbottom. That last name is kind of funny, Longbottom. But it is a high threat level. I feel like I should use a potion on this, but I'm not going to. I'm going to see if I can't free this Foundable. That was a great spell cast right off the bat, and it did not work. Oh, but it did not resist. So we're gonna try this again. We're gonna tempt fate. That wasn't the best spell cast. Probably no, did not even make it to great. Let's see if it was good enough, and that is definitely going to be good enough. So we have a new, not even new, but we're gonna add this to our registry. We have 4 of 8, so we're halfway there. There are still 2 on the new Magical Games and Sports page that I've yet to see. And I'm glad that we actually saw this, because there's just an exorbitant amount of Foundables around, and I have to be careful because I'm pretty low on spell energy. But before I get into that, I just wanted to get the high threat level before it despawned on me. And I want to talk about an update that we had from Niantic. Late Wednesday afternoon, we got just like a shadow update where it was like, oh, well, look at that. And it wasn't big. It was just kind of an over-the-air update. But what you can expect to see are increased spawns of young Ginny Weasley, plus she's been added to the 5K Portkeys. Young Ginny Weasley, if I am not mistaken, is in the Legends of Hogwarts page 1 of the registry, so keep that in mind. Additionally, kind of addressing what Goshen Hunter was talking about in one of his more recent videos, is the family XP and how it takes forever to get to the end, so it resets, and at the end when you get to 100, that's when you get a runestone that you take into the wizarding challenges. They've buffed those. So here is the new math on those. If you have, and this is going to pertain to if you have a Foundable maxed out only. And by maxed out, I don't mean maxed out on a gold page, I mean just maxed out, period. If you have a low threat level, you used to get 1 family XP. Well, now you're going to get 2. If you have a medium threat level, you used to get 2, and that's been buffed up to 4. The high threat levels have moved up to 5. Severes have also doubled from 4 to 8, and the emergencies tripled. They went from 5 all the way up to 15. That is a massive quality of life improvement, and it just continues to show that the powers that be behind this game, they're looking at the game, and they're constantly making updates and tweaks to it. And that is one of the things that I truly enjoy about this game. And finally, we had one other update. It had to do with dark detectors. The spawns are now going to be closer to the end. We're going to put an asterisk next to this one because there are reports of the Foundables actually spawning within the inn, and you cannot encounter them if you just try to tap on them. But here's a tip and trick in order to encounter those Foundables that are spinning within the confines of the inn. If you tap the ground underneath where the circle is, the little rainbow circle that'll be spinning with dark detector spawns, you will be able to encounter it that way. Now that we are up to date on the updates for Harry Potter Wizards Unite, let's talk about ways to gain XP. The very basic, most easy way to gain XP is just to play daily. Your daily assignments are going to allot you a little bit of XP. Achievements on the achievements page are going to give you a little bit of XP, and SOS task assignments are also going to give you a little bit of XP. Now these aren't gobs and gobs of XP, but every little bit helps, especially when you're trying to progress up. If you are in the earlier stages of the game, a little bit of XP goes a lot further than doing the grind of the later stages. Like, I'm at level 30 and I want to, like, I don't even know. I should know, but I don't. I don't know how much XP it takes to get to 31, but I know like 200 here, 400 there, 500 here. It all adds up, and eventually you will make your way up to the next level. One thing that I try to do is get in the habit of looking to see what am I close to finishing. Those are going to be at the top of your assignments list. If I see something that I'm close to finishing, I can kind of make my game plan for the day of how I want to spend my gaming time and focus on trying to achieve those, especially if it's a reward that I'm interested in collecting. And currently I'm done with all my SOS task force assignments, but before I was done with all of those, I would also make it a priority to see which ones am I working on and just always know what I was working on and kind of focus my gameplay around finishing those off. Another good source of XP is Portkeys, and I actually have 2 that are ready to go. I have my AR Plus turned off. I highly recommend, if you are just playing on your own and you have the time, and you don't need a lot of it, but if you're just playing on your own, and you have the ability, because not all phones have the ability, use your Portkeys in AR Plus mode. They are fantastic. Take your time, explore around. I've put a few videos out on the different Portkey interiors, and have a look at those because they're really fun. Another pro tip, be somewhere quiet and turn the sound on. It is fabulous. It is absolutely fabulous. I cannot overstate how cool it actually is. So Portkeys are a really good source of XP, and there we go right off the bat. I got some XP. I'll go over here to this cauldron. I'm going to get family Foundables. James over at Wizards News is actually, his viewers, some of his Discord members have these like maps of the Portkeys, and are trying to find out, are spawns random or are they predetermined? So go ahead, I'll put a link in the description below. Go ahead and check that out. Maybe you can help add to that. I want to say that there is a hidden Rackspurt somewhere in one of these. I don't remember, and I'm not going to take the time to look right now, but oh, there we go, more family. Now the thing with Portkeys is you're not guaranteed XP, so keep that in mind. It's not going to be the most fruitful way to get XP. As you see, I think I've only gotten 50 so far, and that's going to be my final total. So it's not going to be just like daily assignments. It's not going to be the best way to come up with XP, but it's a good way to come up with XP. And you could get just huge totals, and I'll tell you how at the end of this video. The third way to gain XP is fortress battles. And yeah, that's kind of a no-brainer, right? Duh. But battle the lower towers, especially if you're a solo player. Battling those lower towers is beneficial because A, they're quick. I'm a level 10 professor, I think. I did the ruins chamber 3, and I want to say my low, it took 3 shots to complete the entire tower. There were only 2 opponents within there. I think at most it took 6 attacks. So you're going to save spell energy, you're going to save time, and you can knock those out really quickly, especially if you are on a limited time or you don't have a whole lot of ends around you to keep replenishing your spell energy. That's going to be a really nice way of gaining XP. And in my experience, I'm able to do more faster for less spell energy at the lower levels than the higher XP gains that you get at the higher towers, but are going to take longer and require more spell energy. The fourth way to gain spell energy is doing this right here, encounters. And what you're going to want to do is there's multiple ways of doing this. So with an encounter, you're going to get XP for freeing it, but you're also going to get XP for the accuracy of your trace. And if you are able to free it on your first spellcast, you're going to get additional XP. Now we're not talking like gobs and gobs and gobs of XP, but every little bit helps. The higher the threat level, the more XP you're going to gain. Let's see if I can get a masterful spellcast on the first try. Ibublio is one of my better ones, so it's definitely possible, although unlikely. And we'll just see. I think it's going to be around 110 XP. Plus, this is one that I already have maxed out in my registry, so I should get 2 family XP as well. That's definitely not going to be masterful. In fact, that was borderline fair. And boom. So that was just a good spellcast. I want to say that I get nothing. Maybe you get nothing for fair. Let me double check here. 2 Magical Games and Sports family found XP there. 50 for it. First spellcast is going to be 10. A good spellcast is 20 for a total of 80 XP. Ooh, and a free potion. I will definitely take the free potion. Not the most you can do, but definitely pretty close to the worst you could do, actually. Let me try this again. Let me find something else. Okay, so there's a dark arts. Because I am in a nest that is not a dark arts nest, this is going to be at least a medium threat level, and in fact, it is a medium threat level because it didn't have a beacon of light above it. And another Ibublio. Let's see if I can do a little bit better. Not really much better, just another good. But now this is a medium threat level, and it departed. Well, welcome back. That is what you guys have come to expect on a Poke Fodder video. I'll just pick one of these that's right next to me. Again, Ibublio. You guys are probably like, he says he's good at these, but there you go. There's the masterful first try for a low threat level. This is going to be the max XP that you can get, and it should be pretty good. It should be 50 plus 10 plus 50, so 110 should be my total here. Again, the 2 family XP, ooh, 160. Maybe masterful's 100. So there you go. The better your spellcast, the better you can spellcast on the first try, the more XP you're going to get. Now, within the encounters, oddities are your friends. The reason being, oddities don't flee. And for the most part, unless you're just very very new to the game, they're very easy to take out. High threat levels are going to be vampires, werewolves, Urklings. For those of you not living where I do and you have horned serpents, those are going to be 500 XP for that encounter. That's going to be really nice XP, really easy XP to gain. So make sure that you are prioritizing your oddities. And finally, the fifth way to gain XP is Barufio's Brain Elixir. That is going to be guaranteed XP times 2 for everything that you do while you have that going for the 30 minutes. Now, a little pro tip, save up your port keys till you have 8 across, turn on a Barufio's Brain Elixir, and then open them all, so you're getting the easy XP. Well, not the easy, but you have the opportunity of getting 14, 20,000 XP, especially in 10K, 5K port keys. And then when you double that, you're looking at getting upwards of like 20,000 XP points. So there you go. That is how you can start grinding out XP, the 5 ways to do it. Now, within those 5 ways, there are little tips and tricks and hints and things, kind of like the encounters, the spell accuracy could be considered something different, but I just kind of grouped things where I thought that they fit better. Anyway, that's all I got for this one. Let me know in the comments below, what did I miss? Is there a way that you can get XP that I did not mention, or is there anything that I just got completely wrong? I'm going to, with my last 10 spell energy, free some Foundables, and then I'm gonna go get some lunch. That's all I've got for this one. So until next time.